Hi, boys and girls. Miss Rodriguez here again, and I'm going to share another story with a little lesson as well. This one is called I Can't Believe You Said That by Julia Cook. I love her books. They give lots of really great life lessons and a lot of really good insight. So I hope you enjoy as well. My name is RJ. Sometimes I say things that get me into trouble, and I don't know why, because I'm just being honest. He says, you better apologize. RJ, what did you just say? RJ is a loudmouth. Did those words actually come out of my mouth? And here, and here. Last week, my dad and I picked my grandma up at the airport. On the way back to our house, I noticed how spotted my grandma's hands and arms were. So I asked her, Gram, how come your skin looks like a Dalmatian? Oh dear. I'm just saying, I would not like that if somebody said that to me. RJ, my dad said, I can't believe you just said that. That wasn't very nice. Apologize to Graham right now. But Dad, look. RJ, I'm sorry, Graham. Now, was that a sincere apology? I don't think so. A few days later, I was at the store with my mom. She was checking out and I was standing over by the gumball machines. RJ, come and stand by me. No, I said. RJ, come over here by me now. I don't want to, I said. RJ, over here now. Mom, I don't want to stand by you. That lady next to you smells like she hasn't had a bath for a month. She stinks, Mom. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord. And if you're RJ's mother, you're going, oh, dear Lord, please, please don't say that. Please don't say it anymore. RJ, my mom said, I can't believe you just said that. That wasn't very nice. I think you owe this lady an apology. But Mom, RJ, I'm sorry, ma'am. On the way home, my mom told me that what I had said was rude. Then she told my dad about it, and that night we had to have a talk in my room that lasted about 47 years. Yesterday at school, Sam's mom came into our classroom to help out. When is that baby in your tummy going to be born? I asked. RJ, I don't have a baby in my tummy, she said. Well, then why are you getting so fat? Oh, gosh. Oh, my son, my son, my son, right? That's what RJ's mom is thinking. Oh, my gosh, this boy. RJ, my teacher said, I can't believe you just said that. That wasn't very nice. Apologize to Sam's mom right now. But look, I said, RJ, I'm sorry. Then I had to stay in from recess and write, I will not be rude to others up on the board about a gazillion times. Now, let me ask you, boys and girls, do you think this consequence was fair? Or what consequence would you give instead if you don't think that one was fair? Tonight, Blanche made her very first chocolate cake all by herself, and she wanted our family to eat it for dessert. I think she left it in the oven way too long. I can tell you worked really hard on this, Blanche, my dad said. Pretty good for your very first cake, said my mom. I think it's nasty, I said. It's burned to a crisp. It tastes like a charcoal pie. Blanche started to cry, and I got in trouble. RJ, my dad said, I can't believe you just said that. That wasn't very nice. Apologize to Blanche right now and then go to your room. But Dad, look. RJ, I'm sorry, Blanche. So why is RJ's confused? Why is he confused? What is he not understanding? And so how did RJ, okay, well, I'll ask you that question later. But here you go. After dinner was over, my parents came into my room to talk to me. RJ, my mom said, you've really been saying rude things to people lately. You told Gran that her skin looked like a Dalmatian. You told the lady at the store that she smelled bad. Your teacher called and told me that you made a rude comment to Sam's mom. And tonight you made Blanche feel terrible. But I didn't lie. I said, I told the truth. Grandma's skin has lots of spots. The lady at the store was stinky. Sam's mom is a lot fatter than she used to be, and Blanche's cake was nasty. Besides, I was just giving them feedback. What's wrong with that? You always tell me that feedback is just information that helps you grow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm helping people grow. Come on, RJ. Feedback is a good thing, but you need to run your feedback words through your social filter before you let them come out of your mouth. My what? Your social filter. RJ, you have two bubbles full of words in your head. There's your thinking bubble and your talking bubble. These bubbles are connected by your social filter. When words form inside your head, they form inside your thinking bubble. The words in your thinking bubble are private and only for you. When words come out of your mouth, they come from your talking bubble. The words that make it in your talking bubble are for everyone to hear. Your social filter makes sure that some of the words in your bubble, thinking bubble, don't make it into your talking bubble. It keeps you from saying words that cause hurt feelings and are disrespectful to others. It also keeps you from saying things that might embarrass you or those around you. RJ, I think sometimes you forget to turn on your social filter. You need to learn how to choose more appropriate words to say. When you have something that you want to say, look at the situation and the people around you. Make sure you understand the meaning of your words, then think about who you will speak to. Use your social filter to stop the words that are mean, unkind, or not right. Then use the words that get through your filter, and then you'll be all right. Like tonight when you made Blanche cry. Inside your thinking bubble, you were thinking, Blanche made a cake all by herself, but the cake is really nasty because she burned it. I don't like the cake. It tastes like charcoal pie. But you should have filtered out the mean words and said something like, it's really cool, Blanche, that you made this cake all by yourself. Even if you don't mean it, boys and girls. And then RJ, my dad said, using your social filter can also keep you from saying things that will get you into trouble because it reminds you to analyze social situations. It reminds me to do what? It reminds me to do what? Look at the people that you are around and figure out what's going on. Think whatever you want to think inside your thinking bubble, but make sure your filter is on. Think about what happens when you say the wrong thing, then filter through your thoughts. Let your talking bubble fill with respectful words and show all that you've been taught. RJ, if you can remember to keep your social filter turned on, your life will be so much easier. I thought about everything my mom and dad said, and then I went to sleep. Today at school, I used my social filter. Bossy Bernice came to school with a brand new hairdo. She told everyone that her great Aunt Betty had taken her to a hairstylist. My thinking bubble filled up with, your hair looks really weird. Your great Aunt Betty must be really nice if she wants to hang around you. I sure don't. It looks like the eagles have been nesting in your hair. Oh, wow, how mean. Those are all inside thoughts. Inside the brain thoughts. I used my social filter and only let some of my words into my talking bubble, and then I said, your great aunt must be nice, Bernice. Think, right? Then, see, it keeps from having hurt feelings then. It's just a little, you're not lying. It's just, a little something that you don't have to say everything you're thinking. Then later today, I saw Norma the booger picker stick her finger all the way up her nose. My thinking bubble filled up with, no, Norma, use a booger ghost. And the words that all of us always say, booger picker, digging for a treat. Norma picks her boogers and then she eats. Oh, not cool. I used my social filter, grabbed a box of tissues, walked up to Norma and said, "Hey, Norma, make a booger ghost and use it so you don't get teased." Ooh, that's helpful instead of hurtful. What a nice person RJ is. My teacher heard me talking to Norma, smiled, and said, "RJ, I can't believe you just said that." Then, a few minutes later, she handed me a free assignment pass. "I really liked your choice of words when you talked to Norma. Way to use your social filter." When I got home from school, Blanche told me that tonight she gets to cook the whole entire dinner by herself. Oh my gosh, what do you think RJ's thinking now? Oh dear, oh dear. My thinking bubble filled up with, "I'm going to starve. Blanche doesn't cook, she burns. She may set the house on fire. I'll have to eat what she makes and pretend that I like it, or she will cry and I'll get in trouble. Blanche is cooking all by herself? Ooh, where's the fire extinguisher?" But I used my social filter and then I said, "That's cool, Blanche. Do you want me to be your assistant so you don't have to do it all by yourself?" "Sure." I can't believe I just said that, but it worked. All right, so think about those things that you say and don't say, and how you can control those thoughts that go into your thinking bubble, and quickly, mix them up and only, say the right things through your talking bubble, words that won't hurt somebody's feelings. So, okay, I'll talk to you soon. Gotta go. I think I'm being called, so.